Good day to you, beloved. This is Beloved King. Hallelujah. I'm doing a video. This is Beloved King. Hallelujah. And I wanted to just come here today and talk about the subject of resourcefulness because as you work on your Take 10 to Win, different things are going to come up. And you have to, on the spot, just kind of be open to see some different things. Now, I'm in a laundromat actually, and I didn't get a chance before I left Ecuador to wash my clothes. So I came to this place tonight actually. And this is in a part of Georgia that's really interesting. It's telling me I've got less than 10% on my battery, so I better speak quick today. So being resourceful requires that you just seize the opportunities that you see. Now this is a state of the art, really magnificent laundromat because it's all automated. You know, you can pay with your credit cards, and you got access to their inventory. Me being the resourceful person that I am, though, I had mine in my car, so I was able to cut some costs in that way. And then you got to anticipate now some of this new technology. When you use it, it might take your money a little bit. You might just put it in there. So make sure, like I've been doing a lot of traveling, so I really am working through a very tight budget, but sometimes you do have to budge from the budget. No pun intended. It's a reality. It's a skill set. It's a mindset. But I want to just share with you because, in your town, like where I come from, you won't see any laundromat that looks like this. No, that's make correction. I've seen one that's on Citizens Parkway. So you can find these automated um, washaterias and where you are. But just look at this. I mean, this place is clean. The transactions are clean. The, the environment is clean. It looks nice. The music in the background is playing pretty well. So it's just an amazing thing. So I want to say to you out there, as you go through your process of Take 10 to Win, think about being resourceful because it requires that. So today I had my little challenge with this. Let me see on the time check. Oh, I got a long time to talk. I got about 8 minutes. I was thinking I was going to do a real quick short today. So let me just say this. Resourcefulness requires an open mindset because a lot of times we don't see opportunity and seize opportunities because we don't see those opportunities. And that reminds me, I want to tell you of a poem. I've said it before, but this particular poem, I wanted to expand in your awareness as well. It says it's an anonymous writer. I remembered it from college. I don't even want to date myself. And then we learn from our great mentors and teachers, don't do math on stage. So let me just say it was over 2 decades. I'll put it like that. The poem goes, from the looking comes the vision. He with real eyes will realize the vision that he sees. Let me turn this camera around a little bit. They say this is a better view when you are doing production work, that it's better to actually have your camera turned this way. All right. So from the looking comes the vision. So being resourceful implies, even if you can't see a way, the thing about being a part of the Beloved Lion Life Mastery Institute is that you're going to learn matrices so that these things will put in your mind, your conscious mind, and your subconscious mind, the reality that something is always there. 2 points come to mind. One, that poem that I just gave you, and just an inspirational tidbit that we want to offer you. I hope you're paying attention to this environment here. It's beautiful. Look at the scenery there. They got cameras, and so they're watching me watch you as I watch myself do this video. So nothing gets this. We're in a wide open world. Reminds me of what that book 1984. Of course, this is 2025, but in 1984, the Orwellian nightmare was that everywhere you go, everything you did, you were seen. Eyes were on you. Well, the eyes are on you today, for sure. So what I want to say is, dealing with the subject of resourcefulness, one idea that we have already addressed is being open to seeing a possibility. Oh, this thing that's playing up here now. I just missed it. I can't share it with you. I can only share parts of it. It looked like Ecuador. So what was up there was a waterfall, and it's not currently there now, but it was up there as a little baby lamb. Anyway, I wanted to say to you, being resourceful requires one, awareness, and then two, the belief that something is possible. So with regard to awareness, we already cited that poem that reminds us, from the looking comes the vision. The one with real eyes will realize the vision that they see. Now here's my load here. It's on Marshall number 16. They said it took me a while. I had to do several transactions. Lost a little money, but it'll come back. That's the thing about that. Even if you lose money when you are doing these things, the records will reflect how many washing machines you use. And I know for myself that I only use one. I've already talked to the attendant about it. She just said that I need to talk to management. By the time I get to the management, I'll probably be in another state. So get your wheels on. You in plus 10 to win. You got many people see places to go, things to do, and we want you to do them with the best of your ability. Now I see a little dollar sign on this, this particular channel. So apparently they got some more technology for me to take a look at. So let's see, it happens just like that. You could be engaged in doing something, and then something will pop up. And whether or not you see it is going to be based on your awareness. Are you paying attention only to the stuff that you're doing, or are you also giving consideration to other things that may be happening? So on this Take 10 to Win, on this thrilling, I guess what it is Monday night. Monday night, a magical Monday here in Georgia. I'm on my way back to do some more work. I got to touch base with some family members, make sure that we're on the same page relative to the resources coming in. And to that end, I have to help someone to realize what they have. Now, if, like you, like me, might be trying some things like that, because you recognize you got to help yourself and help others in your Take 10 to Win period, and you got to be working towards your progressive plan, you got to say, look, from the looking comes the vision. The one would realize, the one who stays consistent, will realize the vision that we see. So if you have not yet contributed to this work of prayer power performance, or if you have not yet contributed even to the wedding ceremony that was done, I'm sure, boy, those young people did it big. I'd like to have helped them in a more substantial way, but it's not over yet. Or if you have not contributed to the other issue that we're making reference to, which a very powerful and insightful young queen lost her little sister, and her sister Elise, and so they want to give a decent burial to her sister, who's very loving. And of course, Elise, who's got these thrown out products. Life will throw you off sometimes, but you got to always stay focused on the point. And the point for Take 10 to Win is for you to take practical steps towards your legacy. We selected our next benefactor as Miss Elise because she's telling everybody to get your stuff straight. And Take 10 to Win, we all have to do that. We all have to be open, we all have to be receptive, and we all have to work toward the realization of making sure that those that we're connected to are taken care of. That's it. So 3 points. Resourcefulness requires an open mindset. You will get that mindset by focusing on poems like we just shared, From the Looking Comes the Vision. And then the modalities that we use, either Faith Prayer Matrix or the Action Success Matrix, will reaffirm for you your mastery in language and thought that will get you to the place you're supposed to be. So as always, we want you to do 3 things. Be the love, live your dreams, and align this world with the power of your prayers. Y'all be blessed.